Most measures that increase safety usually increase the expense of a process or operation. Zistos Corporation manufactures a system that increases safety and actually lowers cost at the same time. I'll get to that in a minute. First, I want to talk about confined spaces. OSHA defines a confined space as a space with limited or restricted means for entry or exit and is not designed for continuous occupancy. Confined spaces include, but are not limited to, tanks, silos, vaults, manholes, tunnels, pipelines, etc. Operations that involve an individual or individuals to enter a confined space are dangerous and expensive to implement. These operations typically involve one or two individuals with specialized safety rescue equipment to support the individual inside the confined space. In many cases, permits must be filed prior to entry, thus adding additional administrative load and cost. It is estimated that accidents involving confined spaces lead to approximately 100 fatalities each year, and of course, many more injuries. Zistos manufactures a system that can actually reduce the number of times that a confined space entry is required. When it is required, our system actually increases safety. It also limits the amount of time spent inside this space. Most maintenance and repair operations start out with an individual visually assessing equipment and conditions in order to determine if there is a problem and what that problem may be. When this operation involves a confined space entry, they must enter the space to make this critical first step. The remote video inspection pole camera systems negate the need to enter the space to make this visual assessment. Using this tool, the individual can see if a problem exists and what tools and equipment are required to remedy the problem. This limits the time an individual needs to spend inside of the space. It allows the individuals to see what the conditions are like inside of the space and if any hidden hazards are present. In many cases, it is determined after using the Zistos system that no confined space entry is necessary. Less confined space entry means less time individuals are required to support an entry, less permits filed, and more importantly, less accidents. One of our customers indicated that their Zistos system actually paid for itself in 40 hours of use. That means that every time they used it thereafter, they reduced the expense of their operation and improved the bottom line, all while increasing safety for their workers. Learn what many of our customers in power generation, transmission, transportation, manufacturing, and industry have already learned. Using Zistos video tools can reduce costs and increase safety of many industrial maintenance inspection tasks. Using a Zistos industrial pole camera system makes your operations safer and more profitable simultaneously. It's an easy decision. Please contact us today so we can show you our equipment and prove it's safer and pays for itself for your operations involving confined spaces. Thank you.